Enlisted is yet another World War II shooter. Now, you could be getting sick and tired of the consistency of World War II shooters that games tend to do. What sets this game different is that it focuses on non-major battles and not really focuses on major battles. It focuses on the severity. What I mean by non-major battles, something like the conquest of Omar, which is part of the invasion of Normandy, it's one of the few things that this game tends to stick out upon. Now, what this game is different about is that it doesn't particularly focus on battles in like one Pacific soldier. In this game, you get to control a whole squad of soldiers at the same time. So if one of your guys die, you can easily just swap to the next character. It's easy. And not like Call of Duty where you get one life, then you have to wait for a timer, and then boom, you respawn all over again with one dude. Now, this game is hard. Trust me, it's pretty hard. If you play in a poor fashion and you get stuck in the spot pinned by the opposing team's soldiers, you're most likely not going to make it out alive. And on top of that, you don't only have to worry about the enemy team's soldiers. There's plenty of other stuff to worry about, like artillery, like you're about to see, and planes, tanks. This allows you to see the severity of how dangerous World War II was, rather than just team deathmatch type stuff where you run around for a little bit and try to get the most amount of kills in a certain amount of time in order to win.
Control point Bravo has been lost.
Charge!
Right here is a moment of when my team's tank is trying to deal with an opposing team tank. Now, the two sides of this in this whole game are pretty self-explanatory. It's World War II. You got the Axis forces and the Allied forces. Now, this game focuses amazingly on how realistic the game is. Grenades can destroy tanks very easily, and you can die very quickly to just one bullet. Now, what you're about to see is me getting my head taken off due to playing for very poor. Like, yeah, I may get a kill or two, but it ends with a death. The menu is pretty cool, and the biggest tool you will have in this entire game. It lets you customize your soldiers, making them be able to be upgraded. It lets you change your soldiers, and each soldier in this game will have specific classes. There are a multitude of classes. There are vehicle pilots, and then there are normal classes like the rifleman, the assaulter, or the gunman, or the demolitionist, or a sniper even. Each class has special weapons that set them different from the others. Now, what makes these classes so unique is that they all do different stuff. One may do something better than the other. Like, a radio operator can call in artillery and stuff, but pilots can drop bombs on choke points, allowing for much more aggressive play and stuff. Now, what sets this different is that you don't get all the guns instantly. You have to play the game a whole bunch in order to unlock them. Same thing goes for the soldiers and teams. Upgrades are where you can upgrade squads. The shop is where you can buy weapons and soldiers and vehicles and stuff at a very pricey price, and it's real world money. You can also try out squads in the main menu, try out weapons in the main menu, and the research menu will allow you to work on earning certain weapons. It looks a little complicated, but once you get it down, it's going to be easy as heck. Going back to the point, Enlisted is a very strategy-based game. You have to be smart about what your decisions are, because the slightest slip-up could cost you very dearly. Here I'm attacking a point completely by myself with 3 guys. There's an enemy player inside that building, and I'm trying to take him down before they can prevent me from capturing the point. Now, I'm sitting here capturing the point, and I honestly gotta think I've dealt with the whole team that he has, but nope, there's another guy. That's cost of me playing very poorly, just like every other time I've died. But right here, as you can see, he chooses to make a poor decision, which allows me to open up for a clean headshot, killing off his squad entirely. Here, my team is once again pinned by an opposing team, and what we're trying to do is we're trying to capture the second point, and we are struggling. Of course, me playing poorly again, I run out thinking I'm all of it, and I lose my third dude to my team.
You can serve your country in
Going back to the point of how realistic the game is, this is a clip of me trying to take down a tank with 2 guys left. Obviously, being the idiot that I am, I throw a Molotov at the tank, which very clearly has no effect to it. That's when I realized that my soldier currently has an explosive item that I can use to take down the tank, so I'm trying to get my soldier over here in order to take him down. So I signaled the soldier to come here, which is another cool feature about the game, is that you can command your squad to defend points or to follow you around. And even though you may not die as a soldier, you can still swap to the soldier, like what I'm about to do right here. Now leaving with it, the question is Enlisted worth it? Enlisted is a completely free game, and in my opinion, it's definitely worth it. It's very fun, very fast-paced, and it's always keeping you in the action. It's something different from the basic formula of most first-person shooters, because you get multiple shots. Yeah, it has a bunch of game modes and everything. This game does have major battle-focusing battles if you want to play specific battles like D-Day or the invasion of Normandy, but this game definitely stands out, and out of all of the other World War II shooters I've seen or played, it's definitely unique, and it's most definitely worth the download.